Do you know you can make vegetable oil from chicken skin? Oh yes, yes. I know some of you do use 3 chickens, 4 chickens, 5 chicken to cook at a go. At the end of the day, you will now remove the chicken skin because you don't like it. But I tell you today that it can be very useful in the kitchen if you can remove the chicken skin and also cook it and use it and prepare your stew, jollof rice, even your all your fryables. So what I did, I bought 2 packets and they didn't cost up to 15 rand. I bought them from Pick and Pay. So I removed the aboro. I don't even know what the aboro is called in English, but I know that part of chicken yash, that rotten there. So I don't like them because at the end of the day, I like to eat the chicken skin. So if I cook it with salt, it's very tasty, especially those people that eat bread. If you put it inside the bread, it's very tasty. So what I did here, I washed it, thoroughly, by adding salt, to remove all the nyama nyama that came from the chicken. So I now washed it with enough water. So after washing it, I transferred it to the pan, the cooking pan, and I washed again. This time around, I didn't use any salt because I believe the first one is clean. So now I added 1 cup of water. This cup of water will now generate the oil for me from the chicken skin. So I have to add some salt to taste. Like I said, I like eating the skin later, you know. And vegetable oil or cooking oil is very expensive in the market. So I put it on the fire. I'm going to cook this for the next 30 minutes. The first 20 minutes, I'm going to show you how it's going to be. So 20 minutes later, it's like this. You can see the oil is coming out, but not clear enough. There's still some color there. So I have to cook it again for more 10 minutes. So what you have to do within that 20 minutes, you cook, you open, you turn, so that those ones up will be cooking, the one down, that kind of a thing. Now, 10 minutes later, you find out that the oil is now separated from the skin, as in it's now fine for me to use. Sometimes I do cook it for the skin to be dry, because when it's dry more, as more crunchy than this, you know what you do, it will generate more oil. But if you don't pay attention, you end up burning the skin, and when you burn it, the oil will be affected, the taste will be affected, or not does burn. So now I'm done cooking it. I have to remove the chicken skin, put it into my container, where I store the chicken skin. Like I said, one of my brother-in-law love it a lot. Whenever he's around, he will put it in his bread, squeeze them like as if they're putting akara inside the bread, and use it for tea or something like that. So I removed all the skin from the oil. You can see I was eating it because it tastes delicious. Now the moment of truth is here. I now poured some of them in another pan to fry my potatoes, because I know some of you will say, na lie, you just finished it, you didn't use it. Now I want to show you that I actually used it to make my potato. Now this one was the one I cooked previously. I use it for potato. So what I do now, I put it back into the frying pan to fry my uh potatoes. So what you can do now, after you might have poured the oil in the container, put it in the fridge. It can stay there for months, it's not gonna spoil. Then use for your stew, jollof rice, your fry and all that, and thank me later. So this is me frying my potato, but it's like the stove is too hot, I have to transfer to another one. So you're not gonna say, at the end of the day, she didn't use the oil for anything. This year actually use it for something. So I hope that from this video you have learned one or two. Stop throwing away your chicken skin, even your turkey skin. Cook it and make oil from it. Thank you very much for watching, and do follow.